So listen, my wife and I, as we've entered into the post 50 lifestyle, and my wife will come in here and go, I'm not 50 yet. She's 50 on the 25th of this month, so she's 50. Anyway, as we enter into this era of our life, we find ourselves feeding the wildlife a lot more, right? We put out peanuts for the chipmunks and squirrels, and we put out peanuts for the blue jays, and we feed all the different birds, and we got all these different bird feeders out there, and this one's got suet balls in it, and this one's got seed in it, and in the wintertime these have suet cakes in it, and it's a whole thing. And we have a whole slew of different birds out there. And, you know, I look at the bird. My wife has an app that, like, listens to the bird, or you could take a picture of it and it tells you what the bird is. It's what old people do. You know, we're fucking old. I don't know what to tell you. We've been around for a minute, and we like watching the birds. But this woman's like all up in her feels about learning shit about birds that she didn't know before. And I didn't know any of this shit, but goddamn, she is pissed at somebody.
I recently learned something that I found upsetting, quite frankly. This is the American robin. This is literally the most common bird in America. This is the Toyota Camry of birds. The official name is Turdus migratorius, which is honestly rude, but this was named because people came to America and this reminded them of the robins they had back home. The robins in question are European robins, and they look like this. This belongs in a Disney film. And in comparison, this is Jeff, and he changes my oil. The two birds are not even closely related. They just came here and saw a bird with a similar color, and they went, that's a robin. First of all, you guys know I have a strong preference for birds who look like they have been inflated so much they may burst at any moment. But this is what really got me. There is also a pink robin. And it looks like this. A ridiculous poofy ball on twigs, which is my aesthetic preference. I want a refund immediately. And there's a yellow one. And there's this one, which is called a flame robin. And there's this black one, which is precious. This one almost went extinct, but they saved it. Anyway, no hate to the robin. A little hate to the robin. But I thought this bird was as American as they come. A staple in America. And turns out it's a bad knockoff.
She is going to jack a motherfucker up over these goddamn robins, isn't she? Something tells me that, like, a room in her house is about ready to be turned into like an aviary room, and she is going to hunt down one of every one of those. She's going to have that little poofy pink thing on twigs, and she's going to have the yellow one, and she's going to have that first one she said looks like it should be in a Disney movie, and she's definitely going to have that motherfucker that looked like it was blown up 10 times too big. And she's just going to sit in her aviary room with all of her robins, minus the American robin, and just be. That, or whoever her partner is going to hear about this shit until the end of fucking time. Somebody better get her some robins.